So I have been working on red maps, and 2 left in tier 11, 1 tier 12, 2 13, 1 14, 1 15, 1 and 2 16. So definitely made some progress. I have one of those right here. Gear looks like I have Modest Teaching, the Clay Shaper, a Bone Helmet with +1 skill gem, a Amulet with +1 physical gem, which buffs Carrion Golem. This mail, which is 5 linked for Summon Carrion Golem, which is currently at level 25. I do not have the last socket yet. I have a Ray Zombie and Summon Skeleton Archers, added Chaos damage and minion damage, that's on a 4 link. Summon Raging Spirits, minion damage. Infernal Legion added Chaos damage on Summon Raging Spirits, which is currently level 23. These will eventually be moved to the helmet and then eventually crafted with an Elder Shaper based bone helmet, which should ideally act as a 6 link. Have a Stygian Vice with a bit more minion life. And yeah, I have, in terms of minions, specters. I have a perfect hulking miscreant, a perfect forest warrior, and a perfect forest tiger, which is granting me some absolute amazing buffs. I actually entered this map, and then one of the items I had up for sale sold, and I then replaced my missing Spectre with the Forest Tiger, which I had before when it was really, really cheap at the beginning of the league, and then it got clobbered in a map, so I had to buy it again, and now it's 3 divine. So I just got 3 divine in a trade and spent it back on a Tiger. A couple flasks, nothing crazy. The Amethyst flask can go. I keep it in case I get cursed. I'm going to get some curse reduction, a couple other things going on there. But and then in terms of gems, I'm currently running 2 Primordial Eminences and a Primordial Might. And that leaves me, once I get more skills, with enough to put in the Anima Stone free 4th Golem in the near future. That will most likely be going right here. I have this right here. This tree is utter garbage. I crafted this at random. I'd found it. I just don't have the currency to replace it. I have the cluster jewel that needs to be used to replace this. Aura-wise, I am running Vitality, Determination, and Purity of Elements. I am definitely not changing what I am running in any capacity here. I am gaining an additional additional haste from the Perfect Forest Tiger. Additionally, the Hulking Miscreant is granting plus 100% increased damage to constructs, which is zombie skeletons and golems. I then have Dying Breath on the Animate Guardian and a Leer cast to grant 50 plus 18% increased damage. On the one that I'm running here, which is the Cruel Mistress, have a Leer cast for another 50% increased damage. A Toe, which means damage against hitting enemies is lucky. I also have a Belted the Deceiver, makes nearby foes intimidated, dropping shock to ground. And ideally, I should probably get a Dying Breath on this as well. I would like to eventually put a Kingmaker on my the Animate Guardian, but I don't have the currency for that right now. That's what the build is. I'm going to bring this up here in Path of Building. This is configured correctly. I will share this. It is saved. Right now I'm looking at 5.6 million DPS, which is pretty solid. Tank is okay. I am a Fire, Cold, Lightning, and Chaos capped, as well as, I believe with the, this is a bit shy of what it actually is. With the, with 10 minions around, I believe I am at a total of 76% physical damage reduction. It might tell me in game. Let's see here. It says 69% in game. So damage is respectful for all the minions here. This is full damage output. I can field all 20 summon raging spirits at the same time, though I normally don't have them all out. It's not a necessity for most things, as the carrying golems plus the carrying golems normally take everything out before anything comes in range, as well as like 5 to 6 summon raging spirits I have sitting around. I am in the process of saving for an anima stone. That's about 3 divine. I have 2 right now. And then I need to level a little bit, and then I need to redo this. Once again, I already have the new jewel. I found it, and yeah. So that's where the build's at right now. I'm pretty happy with it as a whole. The only thing I'm unhappy with at the moment is how easy it is to die. And I don't feel like that is from my build. I've ran minions in the past. I've never felt as squishy as I have right now. I've never ran carrying golems before, but I will say that I just all deaths are basically just being one shot out of absolutely nowhere. Sometimes it's even off screen or by trying to take on a mercenary. Working on leveling, that's a task in process though. As I get more chaos, I'll upgrade the cluster jewel. I entered this map once before, but I got the trade, so I exited out immediately to get the tiger up. And now I have the tiger, so 3 specters. We're gonna get this map done. There we go. Atlas passive tree. I have black stuff off, locked boxes, map chances, delirium, more delirium, shrines, and scarabs. And that's about it. Nothing crazy. I'll share a link to both the path of building and a link to the atlas I'm currently using in the description. This is running 3 scarabs, 1 domination scarab for more shrines, 1 ambush scarab for more lockboxes, ambush on the map for 3 chaos for more lockboxes, meaning there's at least 7, plus 3 shrines. So adds plenty of extra monsters. Delirium is guaranteed from the atlas, and there's also a delirium scarab of paranoia. I don't run this on every map. This is what I just use on maps that I am focused on, such as linear maps that I know I can make it to the end and kill off as many monsters as possible. So non-linear maps is very difficult to do. All right, looks like my minions say it's time to get started, so here's the showcase. Gotta get that. Nice. And then we're just going to keep heading through the map. Oof, that's a lot of stuff right there. Holy moly. And that rare is chasing me. Wow. I really don't want extra chaos damage. I'm actually going to avoid that because chaos damage is brutal right now. That's a lot of stuff. There is... These are nice because they tend to slow down the, get the skeletons up. There we go. Rituals are nice because they slow down the delirium timer. This is a tier, I think Beach is tier 13. I haven't made it through all of them yet, so I think that's about as far as I've gotten. I don't know how far I'll make it into the delirium before it disappears, but I'm doing okay at the moment. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Another delirium or another ritual down here. Be really nice if the ritual. I have a divine or obsidian ritual waiting to pop up. It'd be nice if it actually decided to pop up. One more ritual left. Not getting the most out of it. Another delirium scarab. That's not bad. I'll take that. Thief's Torment is not needed. Kineticist. I think I said that right. Let's get that, there we go. You are probably not worth fighting. Yeah, I don't think so. Nope, not worth fighting. Alright, not doing it. We will go take this lockbox. Oh my gosh. Time clasp. I don't think that's worth anything. There's a ridiculous dog battle going on. I'm gonna go get this shrine right here before I then we're gonna come back here and lock this in. Be sure all my minions are summoned in here. Get my skeletons up. Let's see, do we get lucky here? Consecrated Path, Surgeon's Flask. That Surgeon's Flask isn't bad. I can't even refresh, so there's no thing. We'll take the Surgeon's Flask and we'll take Preferate. Alright, there we go. Moving on. Try and keep some summon skeletons up as I'm, or summon raging spirits up as I'm going. There's so much stuff right there. I want the, ooh. Something is doing some major damage. I'm losing minions. Hopefully not losing specters. Does not appear to be the case. Okay, probably from that right there. Let's get another one of these back up, and then we'll get some zombies back up here in a second. It always surprises me when they kill my minions. My minions are resistance capped. I've made sure to do that. And on top of that, they have chaos resistance as well. It's rather ridiculous. I think they have like 40% chaos resistance. And they have they're overcapped on elemental resistance. Hey, artisans, maybe we get some currency coming out of here? The fact that I lost 2... Ooh, 4 gem cutters. That's not too bad. The fact that I lost 2 freaking golems right there is ridiculous. As you know, the maps are like really dangerous right now. 23 diviners, nice. 2, 3 potentially valuable cluster jewels. Siege map, that's not too bad. Let's check what those are right here. We have lightning damage, we have flasks with 4, not bad, and we have damage over time, and we have a cold damage over time. Alright, well, that's the loot for the map. Nothing absolutely crazy, but it definitely gets us by. This right here, this is worth more than the entire investment into the map, just these 2. But then there's that on top of it, which is good, plus all this other stuff. So that's what the mapping looks like. If you're wondering how tanky the minions are, Summon Carrion Golem. They took out 2 of these almost instantaneously. They have 42,690 HP. The Summon Raging Spirits have, I think it's 10,000? 10,854. The Archers have only 5,000, which is fine. They go very quickly. The Zombies have 27,000. It killed all 8 of them, plus 2 Golems. The Spectres have even more than that, and the Animate Guardian has 73,000. Once again, all of it's resistance capped, and all of it has chaos resistance as well. So when one of it dies, it's kind of ridiculous. Also, I didn't mention this at the beginning. I'm also being Despair and Envy weren't shown in my build. I wanted Envy in, and the the Cruel Mistress that I'm using has Envy and is cursing with Despair. I'll eventually incorporate Despair into my build, and then I'll put Temporal Chains in addition to it onto my my Animate Guardian. So that's what we're aiming for, but that is long term because those are expensive and it takes a bit to get there. So that's where the build currently stands. If you have ideas, comments, feedback, suggestion, please feel free to drop a comment below. And that'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching.